Alright guys, let's continue on this one, okay? So this was the pretty much the intro work, which is kind of cool. We learned some simple skills, Mr. Balian here. Our goal is to get to here, okay? So same thing, Command N, Control N, no worries. And it's up here, File, New. Okay, and then we'll go 17 by 11 tabloid, okay? And I said this is going to be my Balian. Again, underscore research. Underscore page 01. I'm going to call this A because I already created one. Right there. Done. Alright, first thing first, place an image. File, place. Alright, futuristic city. The one I liked is this one. Yeah, I love the bridge on this one. Very cool. Once it's in, you can resize it clearly. You can do this or just press return. And then one of the things I asked you guys to do all the time is right click and rasterize. And then Control T or Command T. Holding Shift to resize. Okay, this will be my first shot. And press return or enter and place it somewhere up here. One of the things I said to you guys, the rulers here, Command R, Control R, enables the rulers. And these are awesome because you have guides now, right? So if I decide now, I want all my images to be on this line, it's perfect. My guides do not print. Press enter, let's move it up here a bit. And something like that, and then I can click and move it up here. So Command R shows you rulers or hides. Yeah, that's my first one. I'm just going to place a few more. File, place. Let's go back to our folder, and let's see, not that one, this one here. That's another good one. Okay, return. Let's rasterize. Get rid of the connection to the original image. Command T, and I'm just going to go. Just quickly resize it somewhere here, press enter, and move it up here as my second shot. Notice that if I do like this, I can click on Skyline, which is my first one, come up here and say, you know what, I want them roughly around this size. Okay, so watch this. Number 1, Command T, and I'm going to hold Shift, and I'm going to slide it this way. So it lines up. Now you don't have to have everything aligned, okay? Because these are different shots and from various artists, and we'll give credit to them at the end. From our research, keep an eye out where you're downloading these images, guys, and just footnote it accordingly in the end, okay? So let's do File, Place again. I'm just going to do maybe 1 or 2 more. Let's work from the bottom this time. It's kind of, oh, I like this one here. This is cool because I like these towers. Okay, and I'm going to hold Shift, resize, and somewhere in here, slide it up, and let's create our second row. Okay, row 1, row 2, column, and let's just bring this down here. This looks okay, and I might as well align it with this guy there. They look pretty good. All right, Command T. I may as well just reduce it just a touch, resize it a little bit because I want to be able to write text in here. Okay. I'll also introduce you guys to this technique as well, creating your bar, intro bar down here, title bar. We'll do a little collage in one of the upcoming lessons. Okay, we'll do a good one. I'd like to see some sketches on here in the future as well. That'd be a lot of fun. So here we are. We have 3 images, and let's say you're going to put in 8 to 12 of these images. Okay, as part of your research, and let's work on text. Okay, I didn't do one thing here. Rasterize. Remember, we repeat the same techniques over and over. It becomes intuitive. Okay, edit, free transform, bingo right here. That was the tool. And we also talked about in the last lesson holding Option or Alt to duplicate things. So for now, I have my 3 images. I just want to put some text in here. Boy, what a day for allergies, guys. Pardon me. Pardon me. All right, here we go. Alright, I did press on T for text, and notice that anytime you see a little triangle, that means there are additional items in the drop. Okay, some might have a masking tool. Avoid that, please. Let's make sure we're on the horizontal type tool. And one of the things I don't do, I don't like this. Don't make a text box. Okay, I'm going to get out of this. Say bye-bye. I'm going to delete this layer. See here, layer 1, bye. What I'd like you to do, just simply zoom in, Command plus. Hold the space bar, come down here, T tool, just click once. That's all I want you to do. No text boxes, please. Alright, Myriad Pro is the typeface you're using. Good enough to start. Choose any typeface you choose. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Size 12 point for now. And what did I say last time? I think I love the bridge on this one, the bridge design. Okay, very cool. And then just a few descriptors why we're selecting these images. We're not just taking pictures. For the sake of research, we're looking at elements in here that's going to affect our design. Okay, this is a very cool design of a bridge. Command minus out a bit. There we go. Slide over. And now I want to write another text here. So I don't want you to come back. Well, you can. You can click here and make another one. Okay, that's one method. And I'm going to come out, cancel out. Photoshop remembers it. Say bye. Trash it. See ya. The easier method is this, folks. Remember we learned the duplicate tool, right? So if we right click right now, there Photoshop tells me I love the bridge design is the type that you've selected. This is the words. These are the words. If I hold Option now, watch this. I can duplicate. Isn't that something that we learned earlier? We sure did. T for text, highlight it with the I-beam. And again, great use of repeated pattern of a model. Okay, let's try to block the audio here, the announcements. That's great. Great use of repeated pattern of a model. Okay, and let's see, great use of a repeated pattern of a model. Here we go. Hold Shift, slide that over. Excuse the announcement again, guys, but there it is. School opening next week. Look out. It's going to be awesome, Castlebrook. So I love the bridge design. Great use of repeated pattern of a model. So repeated pattern of a model, and it's a torus shape that's squashed and so on. Okay, we like that. And here I think what I'll do is I'll hold Option again and boom, slide that over. Okay, there. And what I'll do right now is bring a ruler, a guide in here, and it should be right underneath the text. So the next one will be all aligned. Okay, because I pressed Shift last time, it was perfectly aligned as well. Okay, so that's good enough. You can just select this and just throw it away. Gone. Let me just throw it up here, and it's gone. Alright, so let's zoom in a touch. Here it is. Great use. Well, what did we like about this one? I think this is the tower. I like this because it's a really cool form here. So T for text, and highlight it, you know, here. Great tower design. Alright, that's why I like it. And I like the bent. Reminds me of the Eiffel Tower in a way when you think about it. Let's look at this closer. Yeah, just a touch, isn't it? Very fascinating, very interesting. Okay, great tower design, and it's repeated down, so I can take some of these elements of my design and go from there. All right, and I'm gonna slide that there. Looking good. Right, so we're going to do this, guys. Clearly, you're not going to be able to put 8 to 12 at this size. You can resize it yourself to have 8 to 12 on the sheet. It's 17 inches across, so there's lots of room, lots and lots of room for you. Again, maybe perhaps the next one will be about creating a title bar. What I'll do is I'll show you how to edit images. These are perfect, right? Let's do that in the next lesson. We'll edit some images outside of the document, and I'll explain things why. Okay, Balian out. Thank you very much. Pleasure.